Hi friends, and welcome back to the channel. Happy Saturday evening to you. I hope you are well. Welcome to our After Dark edition. And as you can tell, there's some shenanigans going on. I promise you, this is not a technical issue here. This is on purpose. Whatever this is, we'll find out in a minute, I'm sure. But anyway, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. I hope your weekend is well. As you can see, we are getting ready to celebrate Halloween, and we are going to be putting together our Clue 9. I cannot believe we are already on Clue 9. It's just crazy. It does not feel like it has been 9 months already. The next time you see us next month, we will be having the final reveal. We'll be putting the whole thing together. So I'm really excited for that. I hope everything by you guys is going well. Sorry, my brain just shut off there for a second. It's like it just decided it wanted to reload. As you can see, our special word of the day here is called sweet, and that is because for Halloween we have lots and lots of sweets. So that will be our drinking word for the day. For those of you who have never joined an After Dark edition, first I want to welcome you. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much. I'm not sure what's happening over there. I can hear rumblings. Oh boy. Oh my. It's kind of creepy over there. Ooh, what is going on over there? Can you hear it? I think something has happened to Mama Joyce because she has turned into a pumpkin. It's really creepy over there. Oh boy. What is going on? Oh!
Welcome.
Oh boy. We have entered a new dimension here, folks. Oh boy. I love the skeleton all over the machine. That is awesome. Is it a skeleton sewing machine?
Yes, it is.
Shut up. It is a skeleton sewing machine. I thought when Susan said she ordered one, I thought she was just being facetious. Oh my god, it totally is a skeleton sewing machine. That is fantastic. I want one.
It will be yours after today.
Oh my god, that is so much fun. So much fun, guys. You're going to have to move Mr. Pumpkin at some point, Mom. Or is he sewing today?
This is little Larry.
Oh, little Larry. Okay. Oh, well, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show, little Larry.
Say hello, little Larry.
Oh my gosh. That is awesome. I love it.
He is little Larry.
Oh my gosh. That is so cool. Thank you so much for that. That is so much fun.
He has been named after my brother's friend, Peter. Peter gave him the name in a roundabout way.
I'm not sure we want to go into details.
Peter is from England, and there's certain words Peter cannot say. So it is little Larry.
And one of those words is literally.
Oh, literally. Oh, gotcha. So little Larry. Got it.
When he says literally, it comes out little Larry.
Little Larry. Oh, that is hysterical. That is awesome. Well, thank you very much for that. That is so much fun. Cheryl has decked me out as well. I don't know if you guys have noticed my costume. We're all wearing matching t-shirts that says, witches be sippin'. Amen, right? Amen to that. And then she made these hats. Guys, y'all, I got to turn mine on. It's not on. I got to show you. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Look at that. It lights up. Like it lights up. Isn't that awesome? And Cheryl has made these. Here, I got to give you guys a quick view of this. You got to see this. She's said before that she's the crafter. Check this out. Look at this. Look at this. Look, there's fabric all around it. It's got flowers. It's got a little glitter bat on here. This is all her. Like, she did all this. Isn't that amazing? Isn't it? It's just amazing. Awesome. It is just... Thank you so much for that, Cheryl. And I see you guys all have your own as well.
Yes, we all have one.
It is just absolutely awesome. Susan says, I also ordered a Just Hocus Pocus t-shirt getting into Halloween. There you go. Halloween's not usually my favorite holiday, if I'm being honest. And honestly, I'm so glad you guys got me this stuff because it turns out I don't have anything for Halloween. Which usually I have really cool hats. And I have nothing. So,
Dee,
yeah.
Did you notice, our crafter who doesn't do quilting or sewing usually, she chose patterns of fabric that look like quilts.
Yes.
Yeah, I loved that.
Notice
The fabric looks like it's quilted, but it's actually, but you know, like it's patchwork, but it's not. I loved that.
Correct.
That
Yes.
is just so cool.
Months in the making.
Loved it. Love it, love it, love it. Well, thank you very much, Cheryl, for all of your efforts. This is amazing. Cheryl is the mastermind behind all of their decorations over there and all of our outfits. So thank you so much for all that, Cheryl. Truly appreciate it.
Absolutely. It does a lot of work on this stuff. The wizarding candle lighting.
Can you see the candles?
Yes, the candles are amazing. I love
Harry
those.
Potter candles?
Do they come in other colors?
No.
What kind of colors do you want?
Well, I just wasn't sure if they like lit up in other colors or just the.
No,
just
I
the-
haven't learned the wand.
Oh, there's a wand.
There's a wand.
Oh, for God's sakes, there's a wand,
Period
people.
Rocio, or whatever you gotta say here. Yeah, rabbit.
Oh my gosh, she's magical. Like we all knew that our mother had magical powers, but here it is, folks. I can prove it to you that mine actually does. Son of a biscuit.
Yep.
Of course, now she can't get it to work. She's like Cinderella and the fairy godmother, where she's whacking the wand with her hand, trying to get it to work. Love it, love it, love it. So much fun. Oh boy. What are we doing now?
Candy.
I think we're gonna have more fun with the toys today, guys, than we are gonna have quilting today. This is so much fun. Oh my gosh, so much fun, and thank you so much for that. That is just too much fun.
Shenanigans abound.
That's right. Shenanigans.
There you go, folks.
Yeah.
As you guys know, the After Dark edition is where things go a little sideways, as you can tell already. Things go a little sideways, and here we like to play a little bit of a drinking game where if you say the magic word, then you type !drink in chat, then our hosts here have to take a little sip of their preferred beverage. Now, of course, on this channel, we do not encourage alcoholic beverages, although we may partake in them. We do not encourage them. We always encourage water. But if you chose something else, that is on you. Me, myself, I like a tequila sunrise. Yum, yum, yum. That is super sweet.
Cheers.
Cheers. Absolutely, yes. Before we get too far into this, like I mentioned earlier, we are on Clue 9. And for those of you who are just joining us, I know I've got a lot of new members that have just joined us recently. And so I wanted to go over really quickly with you guys what we're talking about here. Now, most of you are already familiar with what I'm talking about when I say Clue 9, but some of you aren't. And so I thought, what better time than to reintroduce to you exactly what it is we're doing here on this channel. So the After Dark edition, obviously I am joined by my amazing co-hosts, my mom, Mama Joyce, who's behind the machine there, the skeleton machine of all things. Isn't that amazing? And then her bestie, her BFF, her partner in crime is Sherlock Cheryl. Of course, she's Wizardly Cheryl today. I love the cape, by the way. That is just awesome. That is so much fun.
Mama's got a black cape on too.
So much fun. I love it. So they join me once a month where we put together our Puzzle Mystery Quilt clues. Puzzle Mystery Quilt is something that comes from Cottoncuts. Cottoncuts has introduced us to a whole new world of quilting, and it is so much fun. What it is basically it is a block of the month program, but the pieces are cut for you, and you don't necessarily know what you're making. That is the mystery part of it. Each month you get new pieces that you put together, and then in Clue 10, which is what we're really excited for next month, we will get a final reveal. So we will be told how to put these clues together to make this beautiful final quilt. And it's going to be a lot of fun, folks. If you're interested in joining Cottoncuts, the Wild West one is still going on. I'm not sure if they're still accepting applications for that or not. If you do !CC in chat, it'll give you a link. You can go over their website, check it out. They're having a huge sale right now on a lot of their previous projects. You guys know, you can see behind me, I'm doing the States of America project right now, which is a Cottoncuts exclusive. And then also I have my gnome projects, which I don't know if you can see them, but there's one here. And then a couple weeks ago, we put together another gnome. So I'm doing a lot of Cottoncuts projects, just not because I'm affiliated with them in any way, shape, or form, but I just absolutely love their company and I love their products. It's a female-owned small business, and it is just so much fun to work with.
Come here.
All right.
Come here. Come here.
Susan says, my
What are
son is
those?
here. What a surprise. Bye. Have a great rest of the day. No problem, Susan. We understand. Speaking of chat, let me hop into chat real quick and say hello to... Oh, there's a puppy. Such a squirrel moment. Sorry, guys. There's a cute little puppy on the screen. You must say hello. Hello, little puppy. Hello. That's Pebbles. Hi, Pebbles. Oh, she needs a little witch's hat, Mom. Mom needs to get on that.
Well,
Mom needs to get on that.
we have a costume. I could have put her in a costume.
You know,
But
I honestly thought about putting Ivy, my little one, Ivy, actually has a unicorn costume, and I almost put her in it. Almost. I might later. We'll see.
I think hers is a witch's costume.
Mhm.
It's Molly's old witch's costume.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And I think we pulled it out of the bin when we were downstairs today. And I looked at it and I went, it's probably too big.
Mm-hmm. Probably
Come
too
here.
big just yet. Yeah.
Okay, come in. Oh. The husband,
Oh, boy.
Mr. Warlock.
Mr. Warlock. There we go. We have Mr. Wizard and Mr. Warlock. Is that what it is? That's awesome. Let me hop into chat really quick and say hello to everybody there in chat. Hi, Linda. Linda was the very first person in chat. She was there like hours before she needed to be. So thank you so much for being there. We truly appreciate you being there. And thanks for being the very first person there. Brat46 was the next in line. Hi, Brat46. It is so great to see you again. Thank you so much. Carrie Lynn, it is so good to see you as well. Thank you so much for being here. Hi, Denise. Hello again. Denise is one of our members. If you're interested in becoming a member, there's a button down the screen somewhere. You can click it to find out more. It probably looks like a dollar sign, or it says join. Click that button. It'll tell you a little bit more about it. Every dollar that goes into the channel stays in the channel. You're not paying me for anything. You're paying to help with other projects. So if you're interested in that, click on that. You can also use the super chats or super thanks buttons down there as well if you are interested. None of that is required. This channel is always going to be 100% free. And the idea here is just to hang out with friends. The money just goes to help with projects. That's all it does. Susan said hello earlier. Hi, Susan, and bye, Susan, because she said she had to take off. No problem. Thank you for that. Denise said I paid the rent. Thanks, Denise, for that reminder. If you haven't already, please consider tickling that like button for me. It really appreciates it, and so do I. So thank you very much for that. Hi, Sylvia. It is so great to see you. She says also delivered extra stuff to our thrift store. I like the way you said that. That's really cool. And she's the one that mentioned that she had also purchased, or it was either her or Susan that mentioned they had purchased the skeleton sewing machine. I'm really excited to see how it actually sews. I'm really excited to see how that works. That's going to be a lot of fun. Where did you find that?
Joann's Fabrics.
Really? Well, that is really neat.
Really sew.
It doesn't sew.
Oh, it doesn't sew? Oh, okay.
No, this one doesn't sew. I mean, there might be some out there that do.
Oh, but still, it still looks like a sewing machine, though. That is so cool.
And it sounds like it's sewing.
That
it really does sound.
That is so cool. That is so cool. I can't wait to get a closer look on that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hi, Lorraine. Thank you so much for joining us. I feel like it's been forever since I've seen you. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Carrie Lynn gave us a little monster thing there. That's so cute. Thank you for that, Carrie. Yeah, monsters. They're all over, I'm telling you. Hi, Terry. Thanks so much for popping in. I'm so great to see you. Hi, Sandra. So good to see you as well. Welcome back. Hi, Chloe. So great. Nancy's here as well. My goodness, it seems like all of a sudden everybody's popping in. Patty says, you look so sweet. Ah, there you go, Patty. Thank you very much for that. Ladies and gentlemen, look who is in the house. Lucas is in the house. Lucas, did you want a link? I can send you a link. You can join on Zoom if you need. Just let me know, buddy. Otherwise, you can hang out and chat, whichever you prefer. It's totally up to you. Lucas has moved, as you guys know. So he is not physically here. I do not have my physical Iron Man anymore. He is definitely here with us. He is in chat, so thank you so much for that. Let's see. What am I missing? Hi, Nancy. We were at Mona's. Oh, no problem. No problem. Yeah, I did see that Mona was live. So if you guys wanted to hang out with her, I completely understand. We don't normally do Saturday Night Lives. So the last thing I want to do is compete with anyone who normally does them. So I completely understand on that. Hi, Katie. So great to see you. She said joining from Mona's. Well, thank you, Mona, for that. I appreciate you sending some of your friends over here. I appreciate that. Patty is here. Linda's checking our thimbles. Carrie Lynn said drink.
Drink?
Ma, you gotta mute.
A whoop?
I can hear you. You gotta mute.
You gotta mute your phone.
Terry says Mona played a game on her channel. Oh, what kind of game was it? I didn't get a chance to catch her live, but I did see that she was live. Sorry, there's like a fruit fly or something flying around. I swear I'm not losing my mind. There was something flying around here.
That
I
better?
told everyone over there that you were on. Well, Terry, that is so sweet of you. Thank you. She's playing a trivia game. Oh, fun! How fun is that? That is so much fun.
We have some Halloween jokes.
Oh boy, you have Halloween jokes. Well, we're gonna have to get into those. Hi, Mona. Thanks so much for sending people over. It's so great to see you. I'm sorry I didn't catch your live, but I promise I'll watch the replay later. Thanks so much for being here today. Or this evening, I guess. Good evening. Oh, I can finally use it and it works. Good evening. Mona says trick or treat. Lots of wild guesses. Oh, I bet. That sounds like a lot of fun. I will definitely have to watch that replay later tomorrow after our live stream. We are still going to be doing a live stream Sunday morning, so make sure you check that out as well. 10:30 a.m. Central Time. But we've got to get into this, guys. We've got Clue 9 we got to put together here.
What do ghosts have in their noses?
Oh boy. Boogers. That's a good one. Let me flip over to the Zoom cam so you guys can see what we are working with today for Clue 9. Mona says, I'm on Clue 6. Mona, there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Terry reminding everybody to give thumbs up. Thank you very much, Terry, for that. All right, so we are working on Clue 9 today. Now, the Zoom camera is working so far, but we'll have to wait and see how long it works. Because you guys know, sometimes it's a little finicky. We're going to be making 4 pieces. They look pretty simple. They actually look like little houses, don't they? They're kind of cute. They look like little houses. And we're only going to be using 3 colors. So only 3 of our colorways is what we're going to be doing today. Terry, yes, Terry, I heard about that. She says, I finished my PMQ, guessed it, put it together, quilted it, and gifted it already. Terry, make sure if you didn't already, take a picture of it and send it to Cottoncuts. They're giving away a little bit of a prize if you've guessed it correctly. So congratulations on that. She's our overachiever over there. Yeah. All right, so Clue 9. We got 3 colors. We're going to be putting together Clue 9. I gotta flip it over. I gotta see what we're doing. Oh, Mom, look, what's our very first step we're doing today, Mom?
Wings.
Close.
Flying geese.
There you go, flying geese. Mona says, I'm going to go sew and work. No, Mona, no problem. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate hanging out with us tonight. Yes, Sandra says, of course Terry got it done. Of course she did. Like, she's the overachiever. She's fantastic. We love having her here with us. But yes, Mom, you are correct. We're going to be doing flying geese. We're going to be doing 8 flying geese, actually. 4 of one kind and 4 of another. So we're just going to go ahead and get started on that. First things first, we need to get our large D fabrics, which is, for me, is these here. These darker pebble fabrics. We're going to need to grab 4 of those. And we need to grab 8 of our A fabrics, which is, for me, is this lighter gray fabric. Look at this. Isn't this really cute, the bubbles? They're so cute. Yeah, come on, Zoom camera. There we go. Nancy says, oh boy, Nancy says, hubby drives me nuts. Don't they all? I mean, isn't that their job? She says, I thought we were eating leftover spaghetti, but he has changed our minds and we're grilling a tenderloin. All 6 quilts are complete and 5 were sent to new homes. My God, Terry, how many of these did you make? My goodness.
Does she do this for a living?
You'd think, yeah. My goodness. All right, so we're going to be putting these together. I need 4 of these. So 1.
Does Terry have her own long arm? 2,
3, 4. No, I don't think, Terry, you don't have a long arm, do you? But you do your own quilting, right? She's got a lot of machines. She collects them. Hi, Quilting in the Country. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining us today. She says, I don't even consider myself a quilter. My goodness. Well, you should, hon, because you quilt probably more than I do. All right, so we're going to start on the left-hand side. We're going to sew the long edge of the small triangles to the short edge of the large ones. Just like that. I've got some white thread in here, and we're going to go ahead and get started on this.
What do you call a witch's garage?
Broom closet?
Ding, 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 ding.
A broom closet. There we go. I heard a little soundbite. Did you guys play a little soundbite when she guessed the answer? Is that what you did over there?
No, that was
We
me.
didn't do anything.
Hi, Brenda. Welcome to the channel. Thanks so much for joining us. She says trick or treat.
Trick or treats.
We got lots of tricks.
You know what, Brenda? It is so sweet of you to join us today. Sandra says, Terry, I want to hear what the daughter says when she sees yours.
Whose daughter says what?
Terry finished her quilts and she gifted them off, and she said that she gave one of them to her daughter and she kept one for herself.
Aww. My daughter beat me to gifting quilts to everybody, so it wouldn't do me any good to gift them to anybody.
You can still gift them more if
I
you'd
have to
like.
gift them to strangers.
Brenda says she's fighting sleep. Brenda, I feel you. Like just before the live stream started, I was like, I am so tired. Like I don't know how I'm going to manage this. So yeah, I feel you. I understand. I think it's just that time of the year. You know, the cooler weather. You know, the sun going down a little bit earlier. I think that's really just what it is.
Do you open a window, and the cool air will just wake your eyeballs right up?
Yeah, unfortunately for me, Mom, I can't really open a window when I'm on the live stream because I don't trust my neighbors to be quiet.
Okay, she's gonna cry.
Alright.
For her crying?
Oh, he says I'm tired tonight too. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I'm a little sleepy myself.
Yeah, I just downed a can of iced tea because it's nap time.
Yeah, I felt like
And lately when the sun goes down, I am like, nope. The other night I went out to the garage and talked to my son and my husband, and I said, I'm going to bed now. And my son looked at his phone. He's like, Ma, it's only 8:30. All right. Well, I guess I'll stay up a little longer.
Patty wants to know, Dani, what sweet drink are you all enjoying tonight? Well, Patty, I am drinking my lovely favorite, my favorite drink in the whole wide world, a tequila sunrise. And I have plenty of them because aren't these really cool glasses? You see the little skeleton hand? Another gift from Cheryl. So the glass is a little bit smaller, so I'm going to have to keep refilling.
I just sucked down
I'm drinking cherry sweet wine.
Yum, cherry sweet wine. I had some of that the other day. It was really good. I haven't had any of that in a while. Uh-oh, my iron is not hot.
I love it in the fall.
I've been drinking that this whole quilting season. Shush.
Terry, honey, I'm with you. She says, I wish I could sleep. I can't even when I am tired. Yeah, me too, Terry. I actually suffer from insomnia. It's an actual medical condition for me. I've tried all kinds of different medications from the doctor. Nothing seems to be helping. Basically, I just kind of live with it. Luckily, it has not gotten to a point where it prevents me from doing what I normally do on a daily basis. I know there are some really extreme cases out there. Mine is not that extreme, but it does make it so I don't sleep all the time. Sometimes I'm lucky if I get 4 hours of sleep a night. It is what it is.
No,
you learn to live with it.
I would never tell people to do this normally, but here in Illinois, it's become legal. And recently, I was gifted a round tubular item, kind of like a cigarette.
Oh my! Who gifted this to you?
My lovely hairdresser that lives next door.
Oh boy! Okay.
And Mr. What did I call him? Warlock. Mr. Warlock and I were like two little teenagers outside on my deck.
Oh boy!
I had one puff and I thought I was gonna die because I don't smoke anymore. And
Right. Yep.
he had 3 or 4 puffs. I'm not quite sure how many, but let me tell you something. I slept like a baby.
Oh my goodness. Well, I mean, I don't necessarily recommend that for anyone else, but I mean, you know, if it worked for you, Mom, that's great.
Well, I'm just telling you, try it. Can't hurt.
You do a job like me that you hate. And you come home and you take a nap at 3 o'clock so you can forget your day.
Ah. Having some issues here today with my corners. Their machine is eating them. Agnes, hello. Happy Saturday evening to you. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. We are putting together Clue 9. Right now we are putting together some flying geese. So I'm just putting those 4 together.
No,
We've got 4 more that we're putting together in here in just a minute.
On the radio station the other day, they were talking about, you know, I'm gonna go here, Dee, so I'm just sorry.
Oh, Lord.
YouTube will love me.
Somebody get the mute button ready.
No, they were, I mean, it's not dirty. Well, it can be, I guess. They were talking about farts.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
Okay.
I thought we were going somewhere else.
I know you did.
You did raise a boy.
But they were talking about farts, and they said they wanted people to call in with when did your partner or significant other that you were with at the time fart at the most inopportune time?
Oh boy, where are we going
So
with
I
this,
think
Mom?
that's something we should ask our audience. Has anyone had an embarrassing fart moment?
I'm not so sure I want to ask these questions, but I'll let you do the honors, Ma.
Right away.
Oh my goodness. All right, well, there you go, folks. That is the topic of conversation for this evening. Hi, baby girl.
Well, you know, it's a bodily function. It happens at the most inopportune times. You know, you think it's a silent.
Does Mr. Warlock need help?
No, he's fine.
Okay.
No, he does yelling very well.
He does yelling very well.
He's an expert at that.
Nancy says yes when hubby pulled the cover over my head.
See?
Oh, Lord.
Why do they find that funny? Why do they find that funny?
I don't know. I wish Mr. Wizard was here so he could answer it for us. Because I don't know.
No, here I go with this, right?
Oh, Lord.
News, next headlines of the day. Next headline of the day. Hello.
Yes, I'm listening.
Woman dies because man buries her in blanket after farting.
There we go. Methane gas overload. Oh, Lord.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
I failed science. So.
Nancy says, I do not know.
They have to be smell blind to their own.
Oh, no, because Kevin has told me before not to go in certain rooms because he's crop dusted.
That would be nice.
He has told me. He has gotten up and gone in the kitchen and went, don't go in there. Like,
Well, that's
thanks
kind.
for the warning.
That was kind.
But what about those ones that sound like they're really, really wet? You just go, oh man, not again in the laundry.
Do we have... Oh, Lord. Here we go. Brenda says, battled night cramps for 2 years. I drank electrolytes with magnesium and potassium, and then drank a warm drink with a dose of liquid magnesium in the evenings. Apparently, some of us need more than most. Brenda, I've heard that. I've also heard club soda does really well with leg cramps as well. I've heard that a doctor recommended that once. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a crying puppy, so you'll have to give me a moment here. I must go let said crying puppy out. So, Mom, Cheryl, behave. I will be right back.
All right.
Mr. Wizard is not here to take care of the dog, so I have to do it.
For my leg cramps, I use Asper cream with lidocaine. I get up and I rub the Asper cream on them, and I'm good to go.
I've heard Danita said club soda. My husband drinks, no, it's not club soda, it's tonic.
Oh, I like tonic water.
Tonic water because it's got quinine in it. And quinine is supposed to help with leg cramps.
Yes, you are correct. The tonic water. Sorry about that. Thank you for confirming that.
Frank, come on.
We got some antics going on with some of the furbles over here, so. The coyote?
Oh boy. There's a coyote outside by you?
Well, thank you for finishing that word. Your mother stopped it at coyote.
Carrie Lynn, I love that. Love that emoji. That is awesome. I love that. Nancy, that is awesome. I mean, not awesome, but awesome at the same time. She says he never did it again after I puked all over him and he had to clean up the mess. That'll teach him.
Good for you.
That'll teach him.
You.
Yes, tonic water, Chloe. It was tonic water. Yeah, yes. Thank you. Lorraine says I use magnesium oil and rub it in my legs. It works great.
And if your house is cooler towards the cold side, it also helps.
Yes. I'll be right back. I gotta go let the dogs back in again. Wrigley, you keep everybody entertained. Oh, no, I guess not. She's coming with me. Okay, come on.
Did you find all three of them?
Yes.
We're not going to have to put a pause and run the neighborhood?
No. He was sitting on the sofa. I'm looking for the baby. She's behind me at my feet. And he's cowering on the sofa. What am I doing here?
We're keeping
Hello,
everybody-
ladies. How is everyone tonight? I heard we were talking about farts. That was my twin sister that was here a minute ago. She's such a crazy woman.
What is a witch's favorite subject in school?
Spells?
Spelling.
Oh, spelling. And no, I'm not looking, folks. Next time I won't answer. I'll let everybody else.
Spelling. That one was good. I liked that one. Sorry. Mr. Wizard is at a club meeting tonight, so I am in charge of both the YouTube channel and the dogs.
Did I hear Lucas was in the house?
He was in the house. He said he was going to be joining us later. I asked him if he wanted a link, but he said, I don't know if he's still driving or eating or what he's doing. So he was in chat earlier. I don't see him now, though. I'm happy to send him a link if he wants one.
I heard he's got 2 cases already.
For work. Two cases for work, yes.
Well, what'd you think I was? Oh, well, the other cases, yes. Yes, 2 cases at work.
Yes, he has 2 cases
Not
at
2
work.
cases of beer or pop or booze, but 2 cases. Like, cases.
I don't know why I did that. That was weird. Yes, Lucas started his new job. He said it's going very well. We're really excited for him. We're really happy for him and Tony.
Yes,
they came home this weekend very briefly for just a day to pick up some stuff, and they were headed back to their apartment. Their apartment's about 2 hours away from us. So hopefully they're hanging out and unpacking and, everybody remembers their first apartment. So Tony, a quick funny story. Tony calls me on Friday and says, and her and Lucas have an Instant Pot, which you guys know I love my Instant Pot. I use it all the time. So her and Lucas have one, and so Tony called me and she says, Mom, how do I use the Instant Pot? And now I'm on my way home. I'm driving on my way home. I'm like, Tony, this is not a 15-minute conversation. Like, this is like a 2-hour conversation, like, depending on what you're making. I'm like, well, what are you trying to make? And she's like, I'm trying to make nachos.
You put nachos in an Instant.
Wait. I'm like, huh? She's like, yeah, Mom, I'm gonna make my nachos, but I don't have my crock pot, so I'm gonna make it in the Instant Pot. I'm like, Tony, an Instant Pot is not for melting cheese. I'm like, why don't you just use a microwave to melt cheese? Because that's really all it is cooking some ground beef and melting some cheese.
Yeah.
Tony, why don't you just use a microwave? She says, Mom, she goes, the microwave we don't have a microwave. It won't be here till tomorrow. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, that's, okay, fair. That's fair.
Oh, so apartments don't have microwaves, huh?
So apparently hers does not, no. I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine. No microwave. That's cool. I said, well, then, Tony, why don't you just put it in a pot and just, warm it up slowly? Like, just warm it up real slow.
Or a double boiler.
Yeah, you're just melting cheese. Like, it doesn't take all that much. You don't need to use the Instant Pot to melt cheese, right? She says, Mom, she goes, I can't, Mom. Our pots and pans don't come until Sunday. You want to know what my reaction to her was? I was on the phone and I go, well, honey, welcome to your first apartment.
Yeah, go to the store, buy some nachos.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, buy an aluminum pan, put it on top of it, put it in the oven.
I was just like, welcome to your first apartment. No microwave, no pots and pans. The only cooking vessel you have right now is an Instant Pot, and you're trying to melt cheese. All right, that's fine. So I had a good chuckle. I don't know that she had a good chuckle, but I know I had a good chuckle. So we've all been there. We've all had those first apartments, those first houses. So we've all kind of had been in that situation. So besides the fart conversation that Mom had, tell us a quick funny story about your first apartment, your first home, the first time that you lived on your own without your parents. Yes, Linda, put it in the oven. I agree with you on that one. I was kind of worried, though, that she was going to tell me that she didn't have enough. She does, though. She does.
My funny story of my first apartment with Donita's dad, we lived, I don't know, like on the 5th floor of a 7th-floor building.
Yes.
And there was a little strip mall in front of our apartment, and this goes back to the late 70s. Shh. And so the strip malls were not real popular, but there was a liquor store out there, and our apartment faced the back of this little strip mall. And I had made chocolate chip cookies.
Oh boy.
Only I fell asleep.
Oh no.
And so, as your dad called them, chocolate chip hockey pucks.
Hockey pucks, yeah. Oh boy.
He was throwing them at the beer driver. He's making the beer driver mad, and your dad, in true form, shouts out to the guy, "They're my wife's cookies. I figured I'd share with you."
Wow. Yeah, that's not embarrassing at all. No.
Not at all. Even
wow.
when you don't know who these people are.
Yeah, but that sounds like Dad, though. That sounds like something Dad would have done.
Yeah. Yes. 100%.
Yeah. For sure. Nancy wants to know, what did I tell her? Did I tell her to put it up 2 minutes on high? I did not, Nancy. I did not. She was able to actually find a saute pan in one of the boxes that they had, and so she was actually able to use that to melt the cheese. And it turns out that she was having problems getting the Instant Pot to work because she didn't have the plug all the way in. She brought it all the way home because I told her I would look at it, and it just needed to be plugged in. But Tony didn't spend a whole lot of time in the kitchen with me, and that was actually one of the comments that I made to her. I said, well, Tony, you'd know how to do these things if you spent more time in the kitchen with Mom. Just saying.
That was not a priority for her.
I know. It really wasn't. And so it's entertaining.
And it took a long time to draw them eyebrows.
I was just gonna say she had some killer eyebrows.
Oh, Tony, if you're listening, we love you.
If you're listening, we love you.
Yeah.
Especially her eyebrows were so perfect for rock digging.
She had her priorities, okay? Linda Denton wants to know, does Lucas cook? He attempts. He does attempt. He does give a really good effort. I mean, his parents, he had cooked a couple of meals for them, so I mean, he's better at it than Tony.
Well, Dee, you used to have cooking nights. The girls used to have to cook, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, but Mom, you have to know, you've met Tony, right?
Well, Tony always made macaroni and cheese, didn't she?
Yeah. Yep.
Wasn't that her specialty?
That was her specialty, yep. Hot dogs, macaroni and cheese. This is her specialty. Yeah.
That's a fine meal.
Oh, Lucas would like to join us. If you would like to send me a Zoom link, I can join now. Okay. Give me just a minute here, dude. Hang on.
Is he in uniform?
You better be in uniform. Hold on. Let's see if we can do this.
Does he have his uniform?
I don't know.
Well, Tony was supposed to give him his uniform.
Yes, she did give it to him. Hold on. Let's see if we can get Lucas to join, because Lucas does have his own uniform. His own costume. I don't know how it's going to show up on the screen. We might have to turn the Zoom camera off here for a second. We'll see.
See
what
why don't zombies like pirates?
Terry says, wait, uniform? Costume. She means costume.
Well, costume, uniform.
Why don't zombies like pirates?
I don't know what a zombie is, so I have a hard time with this.
I don't know, Cheryl. That one I don't know.
I don't know that one either. Does anyone know? Give us 25 seconds on the clock. What are you laughing at?
Nancy says, I remember our first apartment was small for Thanksgiving. We took the bedroom door off and used sawhorses to have a large table for 8. There you go. That is genius.
Awesome.
That is genius.
Yes.
Terry says, oh my, very different. I was like, what kind of job did he get? Well, he does actually have a suggested apparel to wear, but he doesn't have an official uniform, to my knowledge. Lucas, I gave you a link. Did it work? I emailed you one.
He's not there.
Not yet, no. So we are on step 3 for those of you actually following along.
Are we done?
What's the question was you asking? Nancy, we were asking about apartments. Yeah, and funny stories about apartments. I think it's fantastic. I thought that was a great idea. Chloe says, I'm not good at figuring out jokes. No, I'm not good at figuring out jokes either. Oh, were you talking about the joke? Oh, the joke was...
I don't zombies like pirates because they're too salty.
That actually is funny. Because they're too salty. That's why they don't like them.
Did you guys get these from dadjokes.com?
Pretty much.
Pretty much, she says. All right, so now step 3 is we're going to be taking these flying geese that we've been making, and we're going to be putting them together. I'm moving this.
Dee, is that your mouse for size?
What?
What?
On the pad there, is that your mouse?
That was my mouse. Oh, Lucas is here. Wait, hang on. I got to shut the Zoom camera off.
Can I have the directions?
Give me a second.
Hi, I can hear you.
Hello. Sorry, we're
setting up our microwave.
Hi, Lucas.
hello. I need to.
Welcome back to the channel. We miss you. Where
Hello,
is your
hello.
uniform?
He's got it on.
Oh,
Where
pretend
is
I'm a
he?
warlock. Oh, that is awesome. Of course, now you can't see me because the drink thing. So hang on here. There. There we go.
There he is.
There he is.
There he is.
Sorry, I'm trying to pull up this. I'm trying to do half and half on the.
Hi, Tony.
Hi.
I want to do multi.
Welcome to the channel.
Pretend I'm a warlock.
Welcome to the channel.
Pretend I'm. So do you like having company with you?
Somebody needs to mute.
That was me. Sorry, I was opening up the stream so I could side by side and see the stream as well.
Oh,
As,
that's okay.
The waveguard cover that is attached to the oven cavity to protect the magnetron. I don't know what that means. Is that the thing on the inside?
Magnetron.
Is that the
They're
thing on the
putting together their microwave, people. Remember we were just
Why do
talking
you
about
have
the
to put it
microwave?
together? You
They're putting it
microwave?
together.
No. There's a piece on the inside of the microwave that I don't know if it's supposed to come off or not.
Is it a
Well, don't
nice-
you just take it out of the box and plug it in?
Right?
Well, I gotta take all the plastic off of it.
She's, you know, the satisfying peels of stuff. She wants to start peeling stuff.
But we have to make sure the microwave works first.
No, you have to take the plastic off first, or you're not going to get the plastic off. Oh, I got a stove too.
On the inside.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stick with that.
All right, so we are putting our two flying geese together for step number 3. We want to make sure that the A fabric that we have in the top, the two corners, is the one that's on the top. So I've got my pieces lined up here. Oh, of course, you can't see the zoom camera right now, but I've got them lined up right here. So I'm going to go ahead and sew them up together. And you guys can see Tony and Lucas's new kitchen in their apartment. It's lots of fun. Lucas,
Tony,
did you have
thank
a
you
hat?
for delivering the
What does your hat say?
uniform.
So many things. What? Too many people were talking. What?
It said thank you for delivering the uniform.
Oh, you're
Oh, yeah.
welcome.
I'm glad the hat works.
Camper?
So we have none that are dry.
And now you have a costume for work for Halloween.
Halloween costume.
All from the cabinet. They're all from the baby.
So how's work, Lucas?
It's good. Just
Oh,
I don't
You
know.
like
Yeah. It's
I think the dry. Hold on.
You don't sound so excited.
Give me 1 second.
I think he's distracted.
Very. I don't know if you guys can hear the microwave right now. It's a little loud, but no, we're trying to take it slow, but also not at the same time because they kind of want the officer back on the street. But
Lucas, I don't know that we've given anyone details of your new position, and I'm not sure what you're comfortable sharing or not sharing, so I just wanted to throw that out there.
yeah, I mean,
You forgot you had a little laundry in the dryer.
well, that's what I thought. That's what we did.
Rustic life between the two of
I
them.
know. I think it's funny.
It's entertaining, that is for certain.
Yes.
It's
Oh
very
yeah,
entertaining.
but no, it's.
Are you stressed?
Go to the top of the door.
I think Tony's stressing him.
What do you mean? I like what it
You had your finger up here. You were pushing it in.
I love my daughter, but she can be a lot.
Let's see.
What kind of underwear do mummies buy?
On this segment of Tony tries to open the microwave.
It's unlocked. You locked it. Deactivate the child safety lock. You activated the child safety lock.
And the child safety lock.
That is fantastic.
It's located. It's the child safety lock.
Don't touch it.
I touched it. It's hot.
It's hot. It works.
It works.
Please tell me you put something in there, right? You didn't just.
Yeah, it was
do
water.
Yeah,
What
we
if we
put
don't
Water.
a bowl of water.
Oh, okay.
Did you realize that they're on a quilting channel, not on the HGTV?
You do understand we're not on a cooking channel, right?
Well, that's the episode we've got tonight.
Right.
It's a day in the life here.
It's the After Dark edition. Anything goes.
Mom, I do have a drinking question though.
Good night, Mona. Thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you so much for sending everybody our way. I really appreciate that.
I can't. My nails are swollen. Mom, I do have a question.
Yes.
How long do I defrost ground beef in a microwave?
Depends on the microwave. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not mom.
It's in a 1,000-watt microwave.
Does it have a meat defrost button?
Yes.
Use that.
It has a time defrost and a weight defrost.
Use the weight defrost.
Okay.
Make sure you put it on a plate or in a bowl.
Paper towel works.
We should have done it before you turned it on and heated everything up. Now it's.
Well, I didn't want to take it off just in case it didn't work.
I love my girl.
Oh.
You got
We all remember our very first apartments, don't we?
I'm gonna go start the laundry room.
You go and take this.
I don't remember your dad helping in the kitchen.
Leave it on for you.
Okay. Okay, back to my no, so all I'm doing is am I lagging? I think I might be lagging. I'm a criminalist, so basically I get to do all the fun CSI shenanigans and or analyze evidence, report out to crime scenes, collect and photograph and do all that fun stuff. We haven't had any of the yet, but I do have my own case right now with a missing, we're not really missing, but it was a found firearm. So
Oh my.
yeah.
And Lucas loves science. It's always been one of his passions, and so he's been kind of involved in this type of industry since he was little. And so it's really, really exciting that this is what he went to school for, and this is what he's getting to do. It's really, really exciting for it. We're just
Sometimes, here's my question for Lucas.
Okay.
Sometimes what we think we want to do and what we think we will enjoy tremendously does not pan out exactly the way we thought once we get our full-time job. So, Lucas, are you enjoying it as you expected, do you think?
Oh, 100%.
Excellent. That's what I wanted to know, because sometimes it's just so different from what we expect. Do you know what I mean? And, it's not where you did your internship. It's in a whole different state. And I want you to enjoy what you're doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you don't enjoy what you're doing, then it's really just work, and you're really not doing anyone any favors by being there, yourself and your employer included, because it just makes for a very toxic environment. Don't get me wrong, everyone has bad days. We all have bad days. We all have days where, I just do not want to deal with this crap today. We all have those days. But for the most part, overall, your job should give you some joy sometimes.
Or some satisfaction.
Right.
You know what I'm hoping for is that you're feeling fulfilled in your position. And you're quite happy when
I'm not
Tony goes home.
Spider-Man.
Yes, he's probably counting down the hours until Tony goes back to school.
I don't know, man. I was taking the moving process slow. I was focusing on work and not really unpacking all of the stuff and putting it away, but it seems like Tony enjoys that, so she... How did you lose one of my socks?
First rule of doing your own laundry: socks either multiply or missing in the dryer. That's just the way it happens.
She dropped it between the washer and the dryer.
Oh, well, get one of those grabby things. Do you got a broom? Stick a broom in there.
Yeah, she's working on it. Do I need to rewash it now? I don't know if that's been...
Too funny.
You're lying.
Too funny.
But yeah,
We're done.
It's been nice having her around just to help put stuff...
I organized and put away everything in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Organized for Lucas or for you?
Both.
Both. I didn't.
Good answer, Lucas.
Lucas
You
will
have a
move it all as soon
dishwasher?
as she leaves.
Do you have a dishwasher?
Yeah, Tony,
Yeah,
do you have a dishwasher?
Yes, I'm currently... Tony ran a cycle of dishes and the drying portion of it did not work, so I am...
I don't know if it was
It never works for the plastic.
a really long time.
It doesn't dry the plastic.
Well, I don't know if any... I don't know...
Well, okay. Here's the thing.
Okay.
I did hit the start pause button to try to see if it was drying or if it was still washing, whatever. So then after a while I noticed it was off. So then I turned it back on. But then I just said, screw it. I don't want to wait for this because I'm freaking starving and I want to make dinner. So I hit cancel and it just drained, and then it was done.
So are these washed and
Yeah,
clean?
that was rain for 2 hours.
Only Tony would question the ability of a machine.
I kid you not. I literally got here, and that on the phone with you when I told you I was going to put everything in the washer or in the dishwasher. They had been sitting running in the dishwasher since that phone call.
I'm telling you. She's the
Tony,
only
Lucas, Sandra says her dishwasher does not dry. There are several that are made that way.
Oh, okay.
It's also a thingy on the inside, that little red handle, and so it says something about dry. I really don't know what that does.
questioned the machine, so she stopped and started it.
This is what happens when you leave Tony unsupervised.
It is definitely, I wouldn't say a challenge. It's
What?
different getting used to living with a significant other.
But she's only there part-time.
She's
You
only
should
there
go
for
to
the
Market
weekend.
You can bring him over here. I don't want to, I mean, we can show the apartment, but that's a kind of a, oh, Tony wants to show some
Look.
decorations that we got.
Look at what Lori got us for Halloween. Are you ready?
We're ready. Did you see Grandma Joyce has this,
A backdrop?
skeleton sewing machine?
I did not.
Yes, skeleton.
So, are
sewing
you
machine.
ready?
Yes,
Are you
we're
ready
ready.
to see what?
As YouTube, are you ready? Are you ready? Here we go. Here we go.
Well, Lori got us these for Halloween. Ready?
Ready?
Oh, those are cute. What are they?
They're little chicks. They're like viral all over TikTok right now from Target. So this one is a groom and this one's a bride.
That's cute.
They're the Frankenstein versions. for
That's
Halloween.
adorable.
It is cute. Very cute.
And then there's two more back here if you can see them. One's a spider and the other one I don't know what it is.
Very cute. Very cute.
no.
What's happening?
I don't know.
It's the skeleton sewing machine.
Oh, it's that one right there in front of Cheryl.
Oh,
I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh, I love it.
I think it was the pumpkin patch.
We're not even watching these.
Love it.
I have the scissors.
So for YouTube's sake, when I initially moved in about a week ago, I did forget the sewing machine, but on this trip I just made a quick trip home to do some stuff with family and then come back. And I did bring the sewing machine, so I will have to find a working space for.
You have to get a desk first.
I don't have to get a desk. I can do it right here.
You're gonna do it. You're just gonna stand and do it. You don't want a chair.
I can stand it.
Walmart for a TV tray and a folding chair.
There you go.
I should have asked you if you actually wanted those TV stands, TV trays,
What TV chairs?
the ones in my house,
Why?
because Mom wants to get rid of them.
Oh, really?
They're
They're
versatile.
always nice
They are
to
universal. They work for so many things.
They're nice to have,
They are really nice to have.
especially in an apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah, my only chair right now is a lawn chair, one of those camping chairs.
Again, welcome to your first apartment.
He has another chair. It's just broken.
Yeah.
What's broken?
The other chair that he has.
A vintage store out by them.
There
Yeah.
is. There's a Habitat for Humanity restore out by them.
Oh my God, Tony, we could get you some wonderful furniture for cheap.
I was trying to
Great.
tell them that, but they wouldn't listen to me.
That would be great. We need a couch.
Well, that's why I was thinking on the Thanksgiving break, we'll either see if Taylor wants to come up and borrow her
I
truck.
told Taylor she's coming.
Oh,
There's
okay.
an awesome estate store down by Taylor. Dee,
Yeah, it was a really nice estate store. I'm slightly concerned over the prices that were there, just because of I don't know that that's it,
Well,
the prices are in their budget. But
place for a sofa.
what?
Lucas, have you looked in Facebook Marketplace by you for a sofa?
Not yet, but that is once I start getting paychecks coming in,
Right.
I'll look towards it.
Yeah,
And
money
here's the
usually
thing,
helps.
And you know what? Everybody would like to have brand new, but I'm going to tell you something. When you're in an apartment,
You'll take anything you can get.
it's not that. It's a matter of it's going to have to be moved again.
Yeah.
So why buy a perfectly brand new just so you can move it to ding it around and maybe break it in the next move? Do you know what I mean?
Or
So-
it's too tiny when you move
When you
into
move
a town.
into something bigger or
Right.
something smaller. So it's never spend, you know, that was one of the biggest mistakes of what I did when we had our first apartment was your dad and I, Dee, we went out and bought all brand new furniture. I mean, it was all brand spanking new.
Yep.
And it was nice for the first year, but then we had to move.
Right.
And it got dinged and broken.
And then it turned out to be smaller than the new space, and then it looked
Yeah.
weird. And oh yeah, no, I'm with you 100%, Mom.
And
100%.
Furniture is too expensive. And if you buy the cheap stuff, with furniture, you get what you pay for.
Yep, 100%.
Very rarely are you going to pay an inexpensive, you know, get something cheap, brand new that will last you any length of time.
Right.
You probably won't even last you through the year that you're there at the apartment.
100%. Friends, we have finished Clue 9. I know that we haven't been talking about it a whole lot, but I swear to you, we have been working on it. This is what our Clue 9 looks like right now. I love this green. It is so cool. I love that.
It is a cool green, Dee. Is that for Taylor?
No.
For me?
No.
Would you tell me if I guess?
It's for my moderator. My first moderator, because I have more than one now. It's for my first moderator.
Lucas?
Yes.
Very cool.
You know, another
Terry
place to
says,
be
Danny, now try to guess the puzzle. Terry, I am not, I mean, I could try, but I am not that talented that I would be able to figure it out, I think.
She had. You know, Dee, the kitchen table you had from Habitat for Humanity,
I was telling Lucas about that.
you know, that table lasted you a long time and it served a great purpose. You had a lot of kids that needed a space. You needed a table that was going to be sturdy and that you weren't going to necessarily care if it got crapped up from pumpkins or arts and crafts.
Right.
And I think and if you remember correctly, the only thing I insisted on when you called me over to look at it was to change the chairs.
Yep.
If you look at furniture stores, sometimes they will have their floor model sale, and you can get soft furniture like sofas and chairs for
The other place too is Lucas. Is there a Menards near you?
Menards has decent furniture too. That's a great place for mattresses.
It's a great place for mattresses. I bought several recliners there.
Our mattress is brand new.
Yeah, Terry, she is still on the list.
Yeah, there's one about 7 miles away.
Well, and see what else is there. And I was going to let Tony do this. Because I got an 11% rebate. I got to send in.
Hi, Gladys.
They sell food too. So when they do their 11% rebate,
We're just hanging out.
You can go in there and you can buy snacks, you can buy ribs, you can buy coffee, and it's usually less expensive than the grocery store. You can buy your Monster drinks.
From where, Menards?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they have a lot of really cool stuff there. They're not just hardware.
No, it's not. I'm sorry. We've got.
That's
I'm
okay.
sorry.
Because you know what? This clue was a super simple, quick, and easy
I'm
one.
a grandma, and my daughter's now moved way too far away from me, and I might have to cry.
Oh.
There's no need to cry. There's no need to cry.
Well, and Cheryl promised me she would come road trip with me a lot.
Well, I mean, she's only 2 hours. Well, what?
She's closer there than she is at school.
I know she is.
Yeah, it's a better drive. Although you have to take 80, so I told her I probably won't come visit her because I hate 80.
Well,
Well, your
it's
car
not that
doesn't
bad of a
like
drive. It's
drive.
only under construction in like 2
Well,
places.
Unless you get pulled over like I did today.
Here and there.
Well, Danita, it's not that you hate highway. It's the fact that your car doesn't go on them. It purposely takes you off of a highway.
No, I hate driving on 80.
Road.
Oh, I don't.
That's fine.
I hate driving on 80. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have finished Clue 9. It was super simple, super quick and easy. It was a really fun one to do. And that is the last clue that we will receive. Next month, we will receive our final reveal. Cotton Cuts is doing a live stream on November 1st on their Facebook and YouTube channels of the live reveal of what this quilt is going to look like.
We use the other one? Where is it?
For what?
The finger. What there for?
Linda wants to know, Lucas, she says, what did you do, Lucas? Did they give you a ticket?
Oh no, just give me a written warning.
When did you get pulled over?
What did I miss?
On 80.
Today,
Today? Oh, Lord.
on his way back here.
I was
Oh,
going
boy.
80. I was going 80 and
Pull out your police ID.
No.
He doesn't have his badge yet.
no.
DEA.
DEA.
Gladys says that tomorrow is her birthday. Well, Gladys, happy early birthday to
Yeah,
you. I am
Terry.
so happy for you.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
But yeah, I like this one had more.
Tony,
Yeah?
do you have a step stool there?
No, but I have one in my dorm room.
No, she's got
Well,
Lucas.
the reason I ask is, are those really short cabinets?
No, they're not.
Well, you're putting them
I
up
was standing on my tippy
above
toes.
the stove.
I wouldn't
What?
put plastic above the stove.
Yeah, I wouldn't put plastic above the stove either, honey.
You save that for the shit you never use.
Why do we have
Well,
to magnetic spice thing?
We literally don't have any other cabinets, so
What about over there?
Don't you have ones on the floor?
we do, but they're like
They're not.
small. There's dishes in them.
Well, then move the dishes to the above the stove. You put things above the stove that you don't normally use. The plastic is gonna melt, honey.
Let her figure it out.
Their kitchen looks bigger than mine.
I know it does.
You have more cabinets than I've got.
She thinks she's braless. She looks pretty braless to me.
Yeah, they're kind of.
Mom,
What?
Peanut butter.
you gotta talk quieter than that.
I don't need this stuff.
Well, she looks like she's swinging to and fro.
Thanks.
Maple.
Lucas. Lucas.
Yes.
Is Tony hanging low and swinging to and fro?
Terry says to and fro.
Please a bit.
The clothes are in the washing machine. Or
Nancy,
the-
I'm with you. I thought 80 was a normal speed for 80. I'm kind of surprised he got pulled over.
Yeah, he put it on the report at 79, so it wasn't anything higher. And then, of course, I'm driving like. Then I'm driving 77, and then I see people flying past me, and I'm like, I'm the one who gets pulled over.
Right? Yeah.
You know why that is? He's a young, handsome male. That's why he got pulled over. All the others were probably old, gray, and farts.
The most
It
is
also looked like
65
a
on our
Norris
highways.
Cooper.
That is the speed limit, Terry. I think is 65 on the 80, but that
No,
is.
it's 70.
It's 80.
Is it 70?
Above the stove, I put liquor.
No, it was champagne.
Yeah.
But he was a
Well, I have vases above mine right now. But yeah, liquor would have been one thing, but
There's two cabinets on each side of the stove.
one has got to be for spices.
That one is the one for spices because it's smaller than this one.
And then the other
Okay.
one would be dishes.
And then what are the
Dishes should be stored closest to the dishwasher or closest to where you use them.
No,
Our
sorry, I
kitchen's
meant
only
like serving
3
dishes.
feet wide.
Like
I
mixing
use
bowls.
it everywhere.
So if you want to
Let her
show.
set up her kitchen the way she wants.
I agree. I'm just trying to be helpful.
Terry, I'm with you. She says dishes are paper.
Grandma and Grandpa, that's what they use. She doesn't do this anymore.
I use paper plates.
Well, I did today, but.
I use paper plates quite frequently.
So is she to and froing?
They're just going to. He is drying those dishes so thoroughly.
I
No,
know.
I'm trying to get the stickers off the bottom.
Oh, so someone put the stickers in the dishwasher.
We normally take those off before they go in the dishwasher.
You locked it.
I didn't.
And I didn't either. It's just you gotta turn the baby lock
We
off.
are thoroughly entertained over here.
I don't know. What did you say to do?
What is that?
You have to?
Terry, yes, I have to agree with you. Terry says use oil to get the stickers off.
Press 0, unlock.
Nancy, I 100%, I hate driving on 80. Like, I don't know what it is about 80, but I absolutely loathe it.
The 7 pad, press the 9
Like
pad.
on my way back home, I was driving like 82, 84, right past troopers and nothing.
Okay, I think
And I go on the way here. You know what? It probably just
Was it a steak cop?
yeah.
Oh.
secret time of the
Well,
day.
what day of the week is it? It's a Saturday night. So, and what time of the day? Was it after happy hour? The mouth is going. I can't hear anything.
It was about like 5:30.
After happy hour, a young man. He was hoping for a DUI, and all he got was a young man that was straight as an arrow.
First time getting pulled over. I texted Tony. I'm surprised you didn't last
The
time.
sticky off of the actual towel.
Well, at first when I
Got a sticky on the towel.
Because he's trying to get the stickers off of the actual towel.
up over.
Are those Lucas? Are those new towels?
Yeah.
Do you
Have they
have
been washed?
Yes.
Yes, all of the towels have been washed.
So you'll never get the sticky out of the towel from the stickers that you're trying to get off? Do you have a paper towel?
Yeah, I got all the stickies off. I'm just trying to get the watermarks and whatnot
Okay.
now.
Because, you know,
The watermarks?
The extra soap.
Honey, learn to
the
like
dryer
water.
didn't dry. The dishwasher didn't dry.
Here, let me see if I can.
Learn to think they're art.
Yep.
I can't. Well, nothing else is.
So we've
No,
went from a
no.
sewing channel to putting away the dishes. This is how we do things here on this channel. We're really excited for Lucas and Tony and their new apartment, and we're really excited that they can share that with us.
I'm excited that they want to share it with us.
Lucas, is that hat part of your costume? If
Tony,
it is,
did
what
you
does
notice
it
I
say?
have candles floating in the
Warlock.
air?
Got it. Gotcha.
Hey,
That's because they couldn't catch. Yeah, that's probably true, Carrie.
did anybody, Lucas, did you notice my Harry Potter candles?
No, there is a lot going on in your setup right now, and there's a lot to take in. You got the I don't even know where the skeleton sewing machine went.
What's on the floor?
It went downstairs.
Went downstairs.
You didn't even
Oh.
get to see little Larry. You'll have to do the replay.
Little
See
Larry?
little Larry.
Turn them into containers.
Oh, so we can just.
Well, not that one.
Like you
Yes,
gave me
Terry,
that
there
one.
is a lot to take in over there. Linda is reminding us that somebody used our magic word, which was
Bigger, so
sweet.
this
I had to
one's
take
bigger.
it down because it was blocking my head. But thank you very much for that, Linda.
That is kind of cool. I don't know.
We
How,
only got two though.
Cheers, cheers.
Well, I'm assuming it'll be worked on now.
I don't know how well you want this.
Strike,
Honey, I thought you said you had an alcohol question for me.
What?
Get it.
She said she had a drinking question.
Me?
By the
Yeah.
way, Danita, Dee,
What?
I had a ground
I'm-
beef question.
I want you to know that my friend Cheryl looked at my arm today. Are you
Yes.
there?
Yes, I'm listening.
Ready?
And I am swollen and a bit bruised.
She's
Weird.
A bit bruised. She's a bit.
Please don't me edit that.
You don't actually think I believed you when you said you were fine, did
Pick up off
you?
the stove and I accidentally pushed the button and it's gonna drop.
Well, you know,
I didn't either. What was my? Are you sure you're fine?
Putting these.
You can use the paper clue to figure it out without laying out the fabric pieces. All right.
Guess what?
What?
We got cool pots and pans.
I'm glad. I'm happy. Are they pink?
They have detachable handles.
Oh, like the ones.
Oh, you got the ones from TikTok?
Oh.
Lori got them on Amazon, but they got detachable handles.
Very cool.
I'm gonna use this one for dinner.
We have
So
limited.
you can put them in the oven.
Yeah, they're oven safe.
We have limited counter or cabinet space, as Tony's been mentioning. So
We also have limited counter space since half of this counter is full of snacks.
is that? Do you want them like
So,
this?
okay, you guys have seen my kitchen, correct? Yes? Tony?
Nancy wants to know, Mom, what did you do to yourself?
Well,
What happened to the
I
one?
took the dogs out yesterday, and as you all know, I have a little puppy,
Where would you like to follow?
and it was dark,
You can hang
and
on.
I picked her up, and I decided to bring her in the house. Now, my backyard has a little bit of an incline, so we have some,
Your backyard is terraced.
we have stairs. We have stairs that we had a landscaper put in. It's only like 5 or 6 stairs, but it could be quite an incline. And so I was walking up with her in the dark last night, and apparently there's a difference in the stairs, and my back foot got caught on the stairs, and I
The other two.
kind of went face first, and I'm looking at my poor little puppy going, oh my God, I'm going to kill her. So I'm like throwing her off to the side and trying not to fall on the actual cement stairs. And I ended up falling like on my right side.
Ouch.
So I'm laying there outside in the dark.
With no slippers on. Slippers! She's outside in the yard, in a terraced yard, in slippers, in the dark.
And
At least she has slippers on. I normally don't have slippers on.
I think there was
well, and I didn't have my cell phone. Mr. Warlock was asleep, and I'm out there and I'm laying there and I'm taking inventory going, what hurts? Okay. My hand and wrist hurt, my shoulder hurts, my hip hurts. Can I move this leg? Yeah, I could move that leg. And I'm like, okay, I can get up. And I sit up and I go, God bless it. My shoes are on opposite ends of my yard.
Oh, jeez.
I didn't pick up poop yet.
One is in the spare bathroom.
So now I have to try in the dark to navigate, to find my shoes and not step in dog poop. Which, knock on whatever wood I got, I didn't step in the dog poop. But as I'm walking up, the baby is fine. And as I'm coming in the house, my shoulder's falling, my hand is killing me. And I'm like, what the heck did I do? So I go and I get an ice pick and I go in and I lay down and I text my oldest daughter and I let her know that just a quick FYI, just so you know, so you're sure that I'm being honest with you. All the time, I did fall down, but I'm fine. I'm really fine. And then I, of course, text my bestie and said, I fall down, went boom, but I think I'm good. And she's like, well, make sure you ice this, make sure you do this. And I'm like, okay, fine. And I get up today and I was really sore.
I told you were going to be sore.
Oh my God, you have no idea how sore I was.
What time did I text you this morning? Like 8:30?
Yeah, it was early this morning. And
Are you okay?
I'm like, yeah, kinda. And I mean, I knew that my hand felt or looked a little bit swollen.
I'm just saying, this is not a liquid.
It hurt. I mean, my pinky finger, I move it in certain positions and it hurts like hell. I'm sure I'm bruised pretty good. You know, you don't bounce at my age.
No,
So,
we don't really bounce anymore.
no, and I was just more worried about hurting Pebbles. I truly was.
Pebbles, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she's so
'Cause
tiny.
You can squish her.
Oh, absolutely. And of course, all 3 dogs were outside with me at the time. And of course, when I'm laying there in the yard, they're all just hovering over me like, what you doing? Why are you laying down, Mom? It's not the bed.
Is it playtime?
Yeah. So yeah, I came in the house. I chatted with you and Cheryl for a little bit via text message, and yeah, I'm good. Just a little swollen,
A little puffy, a little discoloration.
but I'm good.
Well, swelling is okay. I mean, especially with a little bit of bruising,
You
that's
know-
kind of normal.
I was just very thankful. I just had a new another DEXA scan, which is a bone scan, and I get to have one of these every couple of years because I have low bone density, and my risk of fracture has went up this time around, and I'm laying there in the yard going, please tell me I haven't broken a hip. Please tell me I haven't broken a hip.
Yeah. Let's not break any hips, please.
No, that's not. I was like, oh, I cannot call Dee and let her know I'm here again.
I'm laying in my backyard again.
Can't do this. So yeah.
Terry,
I'm-
Lucas, Terry wants to know how many rooms do you have in your apartment?
We have.
Do you want to be in charge of those? Do you want to make those?
You give me.
With our fancy new air fryer? I guess.
Do you like your air fryer, Tony?
Yes, it's on our little shelf that I built all by myself, even though the directions said it was a 2-person job. I did it all by myself.
Is it you built a shelf by
You
yourself?
had to build a shelf.
Look at it. It's regular shelf. It even has an outlet.
Okay, wait a minute.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
You
Okay.
put it together.
Yeah.
It's gonna last about a day,
No, it's
and
not.
it'll fall apart.
Monday night, Lucas is going to be sitting on the floor with his
Putting it
screwdriver.
together, back together.
Anyway, Terry, it is 2-bedroom, 2-bath. We're gonna be using the second bedroom for more of an office workspace, and possibly get an air mattress for guests who stay over until we have.
Or they bring their own.
Yeah, it might be BYOAM. Bring your.
FYI, Grandma has a brand new air mattress in the box, never been used, that you're welcome to.
Did you hear that?
No.
Your grandma. has
Yes,
a
Terry, I agree with you. It is a very nice size apartment, especially for the price that they've paid. It is very reasonable for where they're at, but the cost of living where they're at is a little bit lower than where we are at here. They definitely would not be able to get what they have there here, for sure.
So, Tony, would you be okay if Grandpa and I move closer to you?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Arizona.
Did you hear me?
Oh,
No, I
There
had
you
to turn
go, Terry. Sleeping bags. Amen.
I had- Lucas's computer volume up.
Oh, I said, is it okay if Grandma and Grandpa move closer to you?
if they move closer to you.
Sure.
She said sure.
Well, you gotta take care of me in a couple of years.
Terry, I had 2 bathrooms when I was a child. When I was a wee lad.
You did?
But I don't anymore. I haven't had 2 bathrooms since I was little.
Oh yeah, the upstairs and downstairs we did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you? Well, you were not
Hi,
a
Judy.
wee lad.
No, I was not a lad. No.
Yes.
Condo only had
No, it had 2. The condo had 2. The house had 2, but the first house we had in Elmhurst only had 1.
The first house only had 1. The apartment, the second house, and the condo had 2. Then we moved into the house out here. That one had 2. But then I moved into my own apartment that only had 1, and then I moved into my own house that only had 1, and that's where we've been at. We had 1 bedroom, 7 girls, 6 girls.
So you had 1 bathroom. You had 1 bathroom and 5 girls.
6.
Did you know where your slides are?
Let me hear. Okay,
Forgot
6.
about me.
Yes. You don't count.
Is it an army? Is it like an army?
Well, 5 girls. 5 girls.
Yeah,
6
clear the
girls.
bag.
How many people are in my family? 3, 4, 5.
Lucas, does
6.
your hat
6.
fit?
6. 6 girls.
Does your hat fit?
Yeah.
Cool.
We didn't. We couldn't find a
witch costume or warlock hat. It was a hood, and so you got a baseball hat.
That's okay.
What are you putting together there, dude?
I'm trying to. It's a magnetic spice rack that we have, but this front part keeps falling off, so I'm trying to be able to get it in so it doesn't fall off.
And are you allowed to use the Ring camera?
Yes, but
We just have to put in a work order for them to install it.
no, we can't have it on our front door, just because it'd be an invasion of our neighbors'
Privacy.
So she said on the balcony door we can put it on, and that's kind of the door that we use as our front door anyway, just because.
It's closer to the stairwell. It's closer to the top of the stairs than the front door is.
Yeah,
But
you guys
how
got,
do you
from what I
how do you
understand,
lock-
it's a weird layout.
How do you lock it and get in and out?
Which one?
It's not a sliding door, Ma.
Yeah,
It's a regular door. with a
Oh,
window.
really?
Yeah. It's a regular door with a window.
How
Yeah,
cool.
Grandma, it's kind of like your back door to your patio, but the window's the whole length of the door.
It's a French
Oh, okay.
door.
Cool.
Judy says, I have 2 bathrooms. I don't think I ever had 1 bathroom house since I was a kid. Oh, Judy, you are a lucky girl.
That would be fine.
All goes back to that fart thing, Dee. If you had 2 bathrooms, you could fart in your own bathroom.
This front piece.
You know, they make, Amazon has them and Bob's has them. I love this thing. Love this rip-rap. Did you glue them? Yes. It's so nice.
For those of you wondering what I am doing, I told you guys a while ago that I actually had bought a second Tree of Life PMQ because I really love the colorway for it. So that's what I'm doing is I'm actually putting together the Clue 9 for the second one because it was so quick and so easy that I'm going to go ahead and put together the second one because we still have a little bit of time left on our live stream. We usually go about a 2-hour time frame, and you know we're just having a great time hanging out and chatting. So I didn't want to interrupt that, but I'm going to go ahead and be a little productive. Terry says, I was wondering what you were doing. I would just keep it busy. In fact, I did put together, you guys may have seen it a couple weeks ago, I purchased that gnome kit. You guys saw me put together the male gnome. This morning I finished putting together the female gnome. She's extra super cute. I'll show you guys that in just a second. But yeah, that's all I'm doing is I'm just putting together another Clue 9 for another PMQ that I purchased. Because I really loved this colorway. So it turns out that both of my Tree of Life quilts are going to be going to Lucas and Tony. The green one is for Lucas, and this pink and gray one will be for Tony. Lucky you. Let me show you guys that gnome that I was telling you about. I finished the female today. So cute. Check this out.
Okay.
Look at this.
Yeah, this has got to be it. Yep, this is it.
If we want to use it.
Check her out.
I was just suggesting because we do have that little thingy on top of there, which
It's a female gnome. Isn't that adorable?
Oh, is that you, Dee? Bring that back. I didn't see it.
Gotta drain the ground beef now.
Who was that?
What was what?
Hello?
What was
Who is
what?
what?
What is that? Let me see it.
It's a female gnome.
What?
Okay, it doesn't look like a gnome at all. And how would you tell it's female? Where's its vagina?
Really, Mom?
I don't see gnome anywhere.
And I don't see it any.
This is a pilgrim gnome, a female pilgrim gnome, and here is the male pilgrim gnome.
What'd you do with the lens line?
So here's the hat, here's the nose, here's the beard,
I understand the beard.
here's the feet.
I get that. But I don't understand the female.
Do you care if I use the water from the sink or do you?
Well, it's just another version of it, maybe.
Why does this one want to swing?
From the Brita? Just because when Garrett was...
Because
I mean, they're really cool. I don't see the female
Just for the time.
and the gnome.
No, the female doesn't
maybe
look
it's
like a
just
gnome.
supposed to be
That
like
one
this
looks like a gnome.
bow thing here. I don't know, but whatever it is, I think it's adorable.
I agree. They're very cool, but I
like your pumpkin on your hat. Did anybody notice Cheryl's got a pumpkin on her hat?
Terry says,
Yeah.
Lucas, I have those. I didn't think the side came off. Maybe it was defective.
I figured it out, Terry.
Hi, Brat46. Welcome back.
The front piece was on backwards. And I was looking at the other one and I figured it out and now it works.
Terry
But-
said the way to figure out if it's a boy or a girl gnome is by the hair if the hair is longer. So there you go.
Oh, okay. The girl gnome has a beard too.
No, she has long hair.
Where the beard is.
I mean, don't we all, really? Don't we all? Anyway, I
What?
finished those today, so I thought they were adorable. And so now I'm working on my second Clue 9
I
real
have
quick.
gnomes.
You have a genome.
Danita, how do you pronounce the name of my sewing machine?
Put the meat back.
A genome?
Genome.
A genome.
What's a genome?
At least that's what I say. I don't know if it's right or not.
You sound a little Italian.
Nancy said we had 2 bathrooms when the kids were home. Then they moved. Now only 1 bathroom and an adult potty.
An adult what?
An adult potty.
Looks like
What is that? Is that like a single, like a half bath?
No, I think that's like the bathroom, the second bathroom that you have at your house, where you only do certain things in that bathroom as opposed to others.
the Walmart.
I guess in case you need one.
Am I doing the wrong thing in that bathroom?
I don't know. I have 2.5 bathrooms in my house.
Right, the half bath is downstairs in the basement.
Correct.
Okay, so we have.
And I let anybody do number 1s or number 2s in either bathroom. So I'm confused.
I just pee.
And you didn't see.
Steve poops in this bathroom.
That's what I'm saying. The adult bathroom, the potty chair. Thank you very much. Too funny.
Yeah, everybody poops.
Terry, what colorway is it? It's called redwood. Here, it's redwood.
What's redwood? Everybody poops.
I have to agree with you. Everybody does.
Tony, does your poop stink?
She's cooking.
Are you cooking, Tony?
Yeah.
The heck is that?
Me?
What is that? Skittles.
We were at the Biz booth, so it's like a business trick or treating thing, and Mars Wrigley was there,
Nice.
and
Oh,
near the
that's
end of the
cool.
event, they give away their leftovers, so we were able to get 2 big boxes of 6 of these. So I'm gonna
But you have 3.
They're gonna love you.
yeah. So my parents have the other 3, and I'm gonna use them maybe if we get trick or treaters.
So
Hey, there you go.
that lives next door to us. She's gonna love you if you give her one of those.
And is she? Because you couldn't handle the sour and normal Skittles.
Well, she looks like it's gonna be a big thing.
It's
Yeah.
freeze-dried. I've heard freeze-dried Skittles are delicious.
Yeah, but freezing them doesn't dry them.
You have to get freeze-dryer.
So you.
Giant boxes of Skittles. Yes, Terry. Giant boxes of Skittles.
If you want to know how
I heard
like,
the word sweet. Somebody said it.
Oh, yes, they did. I have more to drink over here.
Oh Lord, what is Tony doing?
Jeez.
I'm sitting in the lawn chair because my feet hurt because we don't have all those floor mats.
She's sitting in the laundry room?
the camping chair in the kitchen because her feet hurt.
And because they don't have a fatigue mat in their kitchen yet. An anti-fatigue mat in their kitchen.
I haven't.
Okay, seriously, children, Grandma never had an anti-fatigue mat. You know what they called it? A throw rug.
Throw rug. We don't have one of those either.
There's the bathroom.
I got one
Use
maybe
a towel. Throw a towel on the floor.
5 years ago. I didn't even know anti-fatigue mat.
And I got news for you. It doesn't work.
What is Tony making? I missed it.
I'm making hamburger helper.
Oh.
You haven't eaten dinner yet?
No, I was waiting for Lucas to get home because I needed the microwave to defrost the ground beef because I forgot to tell him to take it out of the freezer yesterday.
And she did not want to bring the microwave up herself.
Well, Tony,
Yeah.
back in the Stone Age, when we needed to defrost meat,
Especially
We would
ground
put
beef.
yeah, we would put it in the sink with cold water, or we just put it in the pan with a little bit of water, and it would defrost as it browned.
Yep. Put a lid on it.
Yep, it would defrost as it browned. So you don't need a microwave.
I still do it. Damn it, I don't have time to wait for this the frost.
And I used to
Terry
peel
says,
it up.
I have used one of those beach lounge chairs in my home.
Beef monsters?
Beach lounge chairs.
Oh,
We call them camp chairs, Terry, but yes, they are a very useful chair.
so the only place you can sit down in your house, in your apartment, is the bed?
That and this lawn chair.
Does your bed have is it on a frame or a pedestal of some sort?
Yeah, it's on a frame.
I didn't see a box spring. I know Lucas had it in a box and he was gonna let it poof.
There's the box spring he already had when that bed was in his room at his mom's house. There was already a box spring, so they just brought that box spring, but he had bought a new mattress because the mattress that Darren gave us was
Older.
like, it was like really, really old. So that's why we got the new mattress and we just kept the box spring.
Terry, I
Okay.
think we have all used the camp chair as a recliner with a box usually. I remember when I moved, when Tony's dad and when Tony's dad and I moved into our first apartment before we moved some of our furniture, and he and I actually ate dinner on boxes and lawn chairs.
Yeah,
We used
I
the boxes
remember
as a
that
table
awful-
and had the lawn
my
chairs to sit on.
My husband's apartment had wheels and tires for end tables.
That is actually really awesome.
It is not.
I think it's really cool. Get a piece of glass to go on the top of it. That would be awesome.
It is not. I put a piece of cardboard over it and I threw a tablecloth over them because I couldn't stand looking at them.
At the
Wheels
tires.
and tires. That's
Wheels
awesome.
and tires.
I want to start cooking things because I don't know how fast it'll cook in the air fryer.
And I don't know when I need to start cooking.
So Lucas, were you able to eat at your apartment this week without Tony around?
Food that I made?
Yeah.
He hasn't made anything yet.
Well, did you just eat out all week?
No, I made some like sandwiches and I had we had leftovers from when my parents were here, so I had some of that still. And then I went to McDonald's on my first day of work. And then I wanted to try this place called Hungry Hobo
Yeah.
sandwich place. So I ended up getting that and then my peanut butter and jelly.
That is your go-to. Mr.
Gonna-
Wizard's go-to is peanut butter and jelly.
Got to meal prep those for next week because I did not have any breakfast or lunch all week. Only dinner.
Oh my.
Prep peanut butter and jelly.
So you've just eaten peanut butter and jelly all week long?
Welcome to your first apartment.
This next week, yeah, I didn't have anything. I didn't want to.
Tony, does Grandma need to come out and take him grocery shopping?
No.
He has groceries. He just doesn't. Up until today, he didn't have anything to cook with.
Well, I had a couple of things.
He had one saucepan and a tiny little pot that was not even big enough to make a box of mac and cheese in.
No, I've made spaghetti and mac and cheese in that pot.
Oh, have you?
They're arguing now.
Noodles.
Good job, Mom. You
You
caused
also
an
didn't
argument.
have a
Good
microwave
job.
to microwave them.
Boil some water in the kettle.
So I was having cold leftovers.
All right. You know, pizza, you could have ordered a pizza for yourself.
Mom, they're on a budget.
Okay, well, pizza's on a budget. You could buy a frozen pizza. How's that?
I have those, but I had nothing to heat them up with.
Mom, look what I got at the
The oven.
The oven?
Good girl.
Yes, I have an oven, but I don't have any baking or anything to.
You
Oh,
can bake a pizza. You can bake a pizza without a pan.
Yeah, you bake it right on the rack.
If you
I do
read
that
the
all the time.
instructions on the frozen pizza, it says put it directly on the rack.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Friend, good for you, Tony. Tony, did you buy yourself a pair of rubber gloves?
No.
You might want to, because I know how well you like your fingernails.
That's what the dishwasher's for.
Yeah, no, the dishwasher, you can't put the bathtub in the dishwasher.
Oh, for the bathtub you're talking about.
The kitchen sink,
Or the
bathroom
kitchen sink, or the bathroom sink,
or the
wherever
toilet.
you're going to use the barkeeper's friend. You can't put that in the dishwasher.
No, please don't put that in the dishwasher. And also note, I love barkeeper's friend, but it is not a disinfectant.
No, it's not. It's for shining up stainless steel.
Mrs. Hughes has spoken.
So if you need to disinfect something,
Don't know where the bag is at. So.
barkeeper's friend is not a disinfectant.
And then when you want to say screw it all, I want you to stop at the dispensary.
So
Lucas, do you have drug testing at your work?
Oh my God.
yeah,
Damn.
it's with the police department.
Yeah, I was gonna say he works for the police department, Mom. I'm thinking.
Yeah, but
he does
it's
drug
legal.
testing.
It's legal in the state of Illinois.
It is illegal for recreational purposes. It is not legal
Right.
for some occupations. Some occupations still
But he
have
so well.
said
we-
no.
When we go away next time, I get a joint from the neighbor. And we all got three gonna smoke it.
Wait, we're not gonna cook all of them.
Let's hope I don't throw up from it, because the last time I smelled it, I threw up.
No, it's not skunky.
Like Vegas?
Yeah, no, it doesn't smell like you.
I don't know about that because next door to me, I've got a frat house that lives next door to me, and all I smell is skunk all the time.
Well, I'll tell you, what we smoked the other day, it was not skunky.
Okay.
And if nothing else, we'll just do gummies.
Okay, so we have went from quilting to putting together microwave, and now we're talking about gummies. Told you people, the After Dark edition is different. It is different.
Different.
Hey,
It is different.
we're good at what we do.
It is not everyone's cup of tea, and we understand that. Don't forget we do our live streams, our regular Sunday morning live streams, 10:30 a.m. Central Time. We are coming back tomorrow. We're going to be doing the man cave quilt, which I'm really excited about that
I
one.
can't come. Well, I can, no.
Mom can't join us. For God's sakes.
I
Somebody
cannot join-
take her alcohol away.
I cannot join you tomorrow.
It is gone, so yeah, no, I can't take anything away from her.
Yes.
When you come,
tomorrow to let my puppies outside, you can take the
sewing machine.
skeleton sewing machine home.
Okay. Well, we will be doing a Halloween edition on the channel, the Sunday before Halloween, so we'll put it in there here then.
Yeah, no, like leave me over there. 'Cause,
Oh,
like,
I'm missing comments. I'm sorry. I took my glasses off there for a moment.
Man.
Somebody said sweet. Thank you very much for that. Sweet.
Sweet.
Sweet. Oh, that's a drinking thing.
Yeah. How about water, Mom?
He is drinking
I
it.
am drinking water.
I think I need more.
Would you like more candy?
No, I'm done.
Is there, these are magnetic, I think.
All right. Look at this, friends. This clue was so easy to do. I was able to put two of them together in the same amount of time that it would normally take us to put one together. I was actually talking to my long arm quilter today. I went and picked up some stuff from her, and I was telling her about the projects that we've been working on. And I was telling her that, you know, the clues you usually can take about an hour to put together, but I gotta tell you, so that's.
A lot of
I know what they're doing over there.
Here, let's see.
Brat46, yes, that is 100% true. It is the same for Illinois. It just
It's what?
depends on the company.
What's for Illinois?
Okay, so
They were talking about drug testing, and they said that
place baking sheet and oven.
Yes, you can still be fired for company policies, depending on what that company does.
yes.
You know she's there.
Just make
If
four.
thing on my foot for a while. She's a little girl. Waited.
They are, and that's why I thought there was.
But anyway, I was talking to my long arm today, and I was telling her about our cotton cuts projects and how we were gonna have. I was gonna have 3 or 4 new quilts for her coming up here soon, and I was telling her about the project and about because she'd never heard of cotton cuts before, and I was telling her about it. She seemed really interested in it. But I was telling her that it takes about an hour to put a clue together, which is, I think, pretty accurate, especially for the small. I mean, obviously, we stretch them out into a 2-hour time frame because, you know, we're busy doing other things, and we're sitting here chatting with you guys and hanging out with you guys as well. But it usually takes only about an hour. So if this is something that you have not joined in on yet and you're interested in doing it, make sure you head over to Cotton Cuts. I am not affiliated with them in any way, shape, or form. Nothing comes back to the channel. I just really, really like the company and I really like their products. Lucas loved it so much, he joined in on it. So we're doing the Wild West one together. If you haven't already, you can check out the replays for that. He has actually been behind the machine. So let me ask you guys, since we're getting to the end of this particular project, we're at clue 9, we're getting ready to go to clue 10, we're at our final reveal. What have you guys thought of this project? Would you recommend it to someone who doesn't normally do quilting and doesn't normally do a lot of sewing? Is this something that you guys would recommend?
Yes.
And why is
yeah,
that?
I would recommend it to do it as a team, though. I really would, because it's helped me to have Cheryl here.
Okay, fair
I
enough.
would also say for somebody who wants to start quilting and is, you know, they're familiar with sewing, but not necessarily quilting, it's a good way to learn.
It's a good beginner. Excellent. Lucas, what would you say since you hadn't even sewn before?
It's easy to follow along with, especially first time sewing, and second, basically going behind the machine for the first time and actually making a quilt. We're in what? We just finished clue 3.
Mm-hmm.
Be careful of the
And I mean, besides all the triangles, I think it's been easy enough.
I know the triangle.
The triangle.
You know what? Cotton Cuts is famous for their triangles, but friends, I know that they can be a challenge. There's a lot of different ways that we can combat those challenges a little bit. I know Lucas was really struggling this last time. I have found a little bit of a trick myself that I've been utilizing that seems to help. But the triangles, I got to tell you, the triangles make for beautiful products. Look at this one, guys.
And I love
This is mostly triangles. This is the clue 9 for the redwood colorway that I'm working on as well. I mean, they're just going to make beautiful, beautiful quilts. I'm really excited for it.
thick.
It doesn't stick.
Yeah. Well, no,
No,
it's too fat. You can't shut the door.
Right.
What is that?
What is what?
Is that your second?
Yes, this is my second colorway for Tree of Life. So it's the exact same quilt that you and I are currently making in my green colorway, but I actually have a pink one as well. So Tony and Lucas are going to be getting 2 quilts from me. The exact same quilt in 2 different colorways. And I'm going to guarantee you they're going to look completely different because of the colors. The colors make a huge difference with regards to the quilt.
School? Tony, how's school?
How's school? She says good. She starts practicum on Monday with 6th graders.
So she starts part-time student teaching on Monday. For those of you who don't know what practicum is.
Does that mean she passed the test?
No. She needs that to graduate, so she'll have to take it a 3rd time.
What does it say to do with me?
Well, at least, Tony, do you know what you have to study in order to pass it the third time?
Pass it the third time.
Did you get your results back from your second?
Yeah,
It's up there. Yeah, what?
she got the results back. She's
So
Was
was it the same deficit as the first test? Like, say for instance, it was math on the first test she needed to study. Was it math on this test too, or you know what I mean? Was it the same?
there's a math on this test. What you were saying is it different? No, like what?
Like the first time she
Were the
first time
subjects the same?
right was the first time she was unable to pass it. I don't know what she needed to study for the second time. So what were the subjects that she needed to study in the same for both tests? And so now the third test she still needs to study for that same one.
What was the subjects? I don't know. She's really into the air fryer, trying to get that to work right now. So
She's distracted.
yeah.
Okay.
Hi Naomi, welcome to the channel. Terry says, I did Village Green when I had the quilt together. I couldn't believe I made it. I was so happy. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Nancy says, Lucas has done an awesome job so far in his. Yes, he has. He has been doing fantastic. He's a natural.
Yeah, I can open up my hand to get any kind of warm.
Chloe says that she would also recommend the Cotton Cuts project. So for those of you who are watching and who are considering it, it sounds to me like I have yet to hear anyone say anything negative about it. There can be a little bit of a struggle sometimes, but if you're patient and you work through it, you can really get things going. So far, I've yet to hear anything negative from anyone that disliked working with the project. I think that everybody, for the most part, really, really liked it. And whoever's spamming that heart button, I see you. Thank you very much for that hearts. Speaking of hearts, for those of you who haven't already, please make sure you go down there and you tickle that like button for me. I would truly appreciate it. It really, truly does help out the channel. I know it seems like something so simple and silly, but it actually really does help out the channel. I've had a lot of people reach out to me in the past that have said, Dani, I found your channel through the YouTube. Your YouTube suggesting it, and that is because of the likes and the comments. So please make sure that you do that for me if you can. Terry says, so for me, not a quilter, I was able to make a beautiful quilt and now 2 more. So happy. And that is awesome, Terry. That is really exciting to hear. Linda says, sweet. Yes,
Sweet.
Thank you very much.
Sweet.
Thank you very much for that, Linda.
Gee, where's the like button again, or the subscribe button, or whatever I'm looking for here?
It is underneath the comment box. So if you swipe the comment box down,
Counting down.
then you'll see the like button there.
Wait,
And then
the comment box down.
Yeah. And then you just click on the comment box again to show it back up.
Go ahead and hit it.
I'm gonna open it up.
Below the video if you are on the computer. Yes, thank you, Terry. We will be back here again tomorrow morning, 10:30 a.m. Central Time. We will be putting together our man cave quilt, which the name of that pattern is called Hillside Charm. I believe we are still prepping some of our fabrics. I'm going to have to look again to make sure, but I think we're still prepping some fabrics and cutting those up. Mom is going to be doing that with us kind of on and off camera. She has a quilt kit that she purchased from one of our adventures, which is that actual pattern. It's a Halloween theme is what she's going to be working on. So unfortunately she can't join us on camera tomorrow, but that's okay. She'll catch up with us by watching the live stream as a replay, and then hopefully she'll be able to make it again in November. I'm just checking to see if everybody's doing okay. I don't think there's a heist running right now, so Thank you guys so much for hanging. Homemade hamburger helper from scratch is better than box version. Oh, Brad 46, 100%. And Tony will eventually make it from scratch. I make mine in the Instant Pot, and I will teach Tony how to do that. Hamburger helper is like her absolute favorite meal. I don't know why, but it is. But you are right, 100%. It is much better homemade. But you know, in a pinch, you're just gonna have to deal with what you got for now.
It's kind of late for.
Just got home.
I know, but it's late for dinner.
Well, they're gonna be up half the night anyways, and then they'll be up later.
Thank you for not finishing the sentence.
It was not me. I didn't say it.
And they got nobody that it's gonna interrupt.
We all remember that first apartment.
They got no interruptions.
Yeah, exactly. All right, friends. Well, thank you again so much for joining us today. Thank you, Lucas and Tony, for sharing your new apartment with us and joining us. We really appreciate it. And now we know that it works, so Lucas has no excuse. He will have to join us for Wednesday streams. We'll get that
later.
Yeah, or a different day of the week. We'll have to wait and see how things go. We're letting them settle in a little bit first before we get to that.
Well, and you never know what the crime scenes will be wherever they're located.
Exactly, yeah. So he's got to be on call and things like that. So we'll have to work through all that. But I want to thank everybody tonight for hanging out with us, for joining us. I think we had just about 20 viewers today, which is fantastic. That's about average for us, so that's great to see.
That's it.
Clue 9, guys. That's it. We are done with Clue 9. We are on to Clue 10. We'll do the final reveal next month. Next month, when we do our After Dark edition, we're going to start an extra hour early because it usually takes about 2 to 2.5 hours to put the whole thing together. And we want to make sure that there's plenty of time just to hang out and chat and have a good time. So we're going to start an extra hour early. I'll let you guys know exactly what date and time that is as soon as we finalize our schedules. But it will probably be about mid-November, probably just before Thanksgiving, because we do have that Thanksgiving holiday in there too. So hopefully we'll be able to work around that. But I'm really excited to see what this quilt is going to look like. I've got 2 that I've got to put together. Mom's got 1. My aunt is still working on hers, although I haven't seen any pictures from her in a little while. So I'm going to have to reach out to her and see how it's going.
She has 2 also.
Yes, that's right. She has 2 as well. So there's lots of them going, and we're having a great time with them. I hope that she's enjoying it as much as we are. I'm a terrible person, and I have not reached out to her recently to check in on her. I will need to do that. So we'll see how things are going. But anyway, thanks again, guys, for joining us. I really appreciate everybody being here. I appreciate those likes. I appreciate those comments. If you're watching this afterwards, after a replay, thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out with us. Taking time out of your busy day to spend it with us. I'm truly humbled by that. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you to Cheryl for our amazing costumes. This is fantastic. You will see this again here. I don't want the batteries to die, so I'm going to turn the light off for now. But you will see this again when we do our Halloween special, which is the weekend before Halloween. I've got a little something special planned for that. So you'll see this outfit again then. So thank you again to Cheryl for taking the time to put that together for us. We really appreciate it.
Happy to do it.
All right, guys. I will see you again really soon. Take care for now, and we'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye-bye.
Bye. See you later.